So hello people, how you going? This is Glenn and today I have some banknotes from Vietnam, but these are not really any ordinary banknotes. These are banknotes in, made by freedom fighters. And when I'm talking about freedom fighters, I'm talking about the communists of the northern part of Vietnam who wanted to free Vietnam from French rule. And the French have been ruling Vietnam since probably about 1880, and it's in 1945 when they decided to get the guts to try and get rid of them. And they eventually did in 1954 at the MPM 2, where they actually defeated the French in open battle, and the French weren't actually expecting that. But these banknotes are from the 40s, so I have a 10 dong and I have 5 dong. Yes, the currencies are here, dong, and these banknotes around about 1948 roughly. As you can see, the quality is actually quite poor. They actually printed these on whatever paper they could actually find, and they probably would have just used low grade printing. So on this side it has the denomination, has some other things I can't, looks like 2 signatures there, but I can't actually quite read it. Yeah, but 10 dong is actually a lot better. And on this side we have Mao Zedong, and here's the serial numbers. And here, this one looks like a slightly different colour. They actually come in a variety of shades of brown, this one. And on the back, as you can see, this one's actually a better version. So it's X050, so SID 072, whatever. It has soldiers and a worker and Ho Chi Minh, and also has the denomination 10 yuan in Vietnamese. No, should I say Chinese? And on this side, we can actually see it actually has 2 signatures, and this is supposed to be an anti-counterfeiting feature. So that is quite a nice banknote. And these actually come in a variety of denominations. I believe the highest one is 100 dong. And they just come in various issues, and they also have, like these ones are a national banknote, so issued all over the northern part of Vietnam. But there were other ones that were actually issued just provincial banknotes. And these ones are actually a bit hard to get. They seem to, the provincial ones are actually harder to get. So here I have the 5 dong. I have 2 of them. So these 2 are nearly consecutive. I'm just one missing in the middle. I got these from France, so obviously someone had a lot of these banknotes. Probably someone found a hoard. And as you can see, the colour of these ones are different. So they do come in different varieties. And on the other side, the colour is different as well. So this one's like blackish colour, brown. And this one's like a bluish colour. And I'm looking at a website, and it says green grey on front and back. They have black and purple, green blue. So is that green blue? Looks like it. And they usually have red or brown back. So what colour are these backs? These ones are more like, so that's the green on the front and the green on the back. And this one's more like a black on the back. So lots of different varieties that you can get, and the serial numbers are different. So these are a quite interesting feature of Vietnamese history. And if you collect Vietnamese banknotes, then you should actually get these. But I wouldn't be surprised if that there is a lot of counterfeits, because have a look at this. There's no features, no watermark. These would be quite easy to actually print and just cut them up on a piece of paper and sell them. Don't get that idea, because it's really not a nice thing to do. And is this one have a watermark? No. This is actually the first one I bought. Bought this probably 20 years ago. I really haven't collected many since then. So, very cheap paper. It doesn't feel that good. It just feels like some cheap type of paper you get from the $2 shop. And this one's even worse. But this one actually has a watermark. So if we have a look there, the watermark is actually Communist Stars. This watermark should be, oh yeah, that's easier. See, Communist Stars. It has N. Oh no, it has VN. So that's the way it is. VN for Vietnam. And I presume Viet is the actual name of the people, and Nam is just means south, so Southern Viet. Very interesting banknotes to actually get. They're quite similar to the World War II Philippines banknotes. The various issues issued by rebel groups, and they're just a unique part of history. So I encourage you to actually collect these, because especially if you're of a Vietnamese background, because they trace your heritage. Have an awesome banknote collecting time, people. And please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out my links below. I'll leave a link to eBay, so you can see if you can find any of these banknotes, but in at a reasonable price.